I mean, who would have thought, let's say 2 years ago, that I would have perfumes on my best and worst list, or on my best list, or my most used items. Like, I've come a long way with perfumes, and for you guys that have been rocking with me since I started YouTube, about what I think we're going into the third year, so 2.5 years that I could say I've been consistent. Um, I was never really a perfume person. One. Hey all stars, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the last video of 2023. I'm going to be sharing my most used items and my worst purchases. So technically, the things that I loved this year, so basically my best purchases. The things that I used the most, the things that I absolutely loved, and then the items that I kind of wish I didn't buy. I have to say, almost everything I bought this year, I absolutely loved, but there were some things that I thought I loved and I really just didn't reach for them as much. So I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble. I'm just going to go straight into it because I've got quite a few pieces that I purchased that I'm so happy I purchased, and I'm going to share them with you guys. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first item, one of my absolute favorite purchases from 2023. I have used this item so much and I will continue to use it. In my opinion, it is not a trendy item. It is not necessarily a classic, but it's definitely very more avant-garde. It's a great conversation piece. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And if you didn't guess, it is my Saint Laurent takeaway bag. I am obsessed with this bag. I have used it so much. I got it, I think, in January this year, about January, February for Fashion Week. And it has been my go-to dinner bag ever since. It is just a statement piece. It is so well made. I've done videos about this bag. Price point is great on it. If I'm correct, it's under $2,000. But it was just one of those pieces that I'm so happy I got it. And I will continue to use it. So this is probably one of, well, everything on this list I've used and I love. But this bag, obsessed with it. So happy I got it. On to the next. So the next item, my Frankie Shop cargo pants. I originally got these pants in beige, and then I loved them so much that I ended up getting them in black, and I have used this black pair so much. I am absolutely obsessed with them. The fit is just excellent. They are so well made and so well priced, in my opinion, that I just, I feel like everyone needs them, really. Like, I have styled them so many different ways, and they're not fairly new. Well, sorry, they actually are fairly new. I just picked them up not too long ago, maybe about a month or two ago. No, about 3 months ago, but I have used them so much. And I will continue to use them so much. I use my beige pair all the time, so I'm obsessed with this pair of pants. If you need a good pair of dress pants that you can wear all year round, that still are, casual, cool, but are elevated because of their tailoring, this pair is a great option. Next up, my Bottega glasses. I was on the hunt for these for a minute, and I found them in Toronto, and I love them. Every time I wear them, I get compliments over compliments. They are just such a cool pair. They weren't even on display. I just bumped into a gentleman that had helped me, maybe I think 2 or 3 years ago, at a different Bottega location in Toronto. And, I just went up to him and I was like, I'm looking for a pair of glasses. They need to be clear. And he's like, I know exactly what, and he brought these out. And it's been love ever since. I've worn them. I feel like I should wear them for this video because they just look so good. They are a vibe, easy to wear, very comfortable. I wish I could get my prescriptions in these, and then that way I could truly wear them like every day because they don't hurt my temples. These are one of my prescription glasses, and they tend to hurt my temples after wearing them for a long time. But this pair, I can wear them all day. Absolutely love them. One of my absolute best purchases. So good. I mean, I didn't buy a lot of shoes this year. I just feel like I wasn't super impressed by the selection. But there is a particular pair that I got that I'm so happy I bought them. Like, when I tell you I am obsessed with these boots, I'm not kidding. Like, they have sold out in so many different places. I don't even know if they're still available. I even did a video about how amazing they are, but then I realized that they had sold out, so I didn't publish the video. But they are just everything. And I am talking about my Kate boots. I don't remember the name of these boots, but I just know that they are such an amazing piece. I love the versatility of these boots. They actually also come in black and with the snakeskin print, and they come in all ivory without the snakeskin print, as well as all black. I love this particular pair with the black snakeskin print because it makes it so much more versatile. Every time I've worn these boots, men and women both give me compliments. Where did you get them from? Blah, 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 all of that. They are so comfortable as well. I have worn them for a day-long conference, for events during fashion week, running around, dressed up, dressed down. This pair is everything. I'm hoping they're back in stock. I think Kate restocked them. I got these from Bergdorf's in August, right before fashion week. And I know Bergdorf sold out of them. I think Saks sold out of them. Everybody did, because they're just fabulous. They're just amazing. Great boots to have. Even with my outfit today, they would look fabulous with them. Actually, I'll insert a picture of my outfit for today so you guys can see the full look. I'm not wearing boots. I'm wearing sneakers because you guys are loving my sneakers lately. So yes, but anywho, these boots, I can't sing their praises enough. I will link anything I can find for you guys. So don't worry, I will have you guys covered. So for everything I share, I will link something or will link similar. But these boots, if you're like me and you're not necessarily a fan of high heels anymore, or if you just like comfortable, stylish boots or shoes in general that you can wear all year round, this pair is a great pair. And just keep on following my channel, especially if you're new, because I'm all about comfort. I love height and I love a sexy heel, but left to me, comfort is king. So just make sure you follow my channel. Anyhow, let's keep on going. So much more to go. The next item is my Kate jacket. I also bought this coat or jacket earlier this year, I think right before February Fashion Week, and I got it on sale. I lucked out because when I went back, it was regular price. And I think they still have the coat now, and it's even more expensive. And they have the leather option as well. So this jacket has just been my go-to. It is so easy to just put on. It elevates everything. You know, I still feel the prices, a lot of the price point of Kate pieces are a little on the higher side. And I feel like probably they could be just a little lower. But of course, you know, inflation and everything else going on and just the cost of everything, I get it. But I have to say, one of the brands that I will justify spending the money just because I wear them all the time. There's a simplicity, but a really elevated design factor. And I think that's what, you know, just gets me every time is the design element, the materials used for the boots. The leather is just so amazing. And it is, you know, it's durable considering I'm pretty rough on my shoes, but it's so soft and it's comfortable, right? And then same thing with the coat, the structure, the wool, like just the workmanship. It's just so elevated. So I will, you know, justify the purchases all day, every day. I've worn this jacket. I love this jacket. 100% one of my best purchases. 100%, especially because I got it on sale. I mean, who would have thought, let's say 2 years ago, that I would have perfumes on my best and worst list, or like on my best list or my most used items. Like, I've come a long way with perfumes, and for you guys that have been rocking with me since I started YouTube, about what I think we're going into the 3rd year, so 2.5 years that I could say I've been consistent. I was never really a perfume person. I was just really discovering perfumes. People send me perfumes, brands send me perfumes, but now I really feel like I understand. I still don't know all the note stuff, and I've had conversations with different perfume reps about notes and how to identify, you know, and she said it's a little tricky because, you know, there's things are always piled on, but I do know what I like. I might not be able to express or talk about the different notes, but I know what makes me feel good. And light, airy fragrances I tend to gravitate towards more than anything. And the MFK, the Maison Francis Courtejan 724, I think it's 724. Oh, I have it upstairs, so I don't remember. 724. I love the scent. You know, they reached out to me and they shared this fragrance with me. I don't know if it's a new fragrance. It's their oud. Let's see. Yes. So it's their oud. And I tried it out and I love this. It's really strong. So just, I feel like just one like spray, and then I layer it with the 724. Obsessed. But anywho, when I went to check out this particular fragrance, you know, I was telling her that out of all the fragrances I have, and I have quite a few, that's the 724 is the one that I gravitate. Like, it's almost done. And I've had perfumes for years. Nothing has ever been almost done because I rarely use them. But now I find myself always going to that particular fragrance. I do layer it with the Saint Laurent Libre. But now I'm like using the oud and then putting that on. No, then doing the Libre and then adding that. I wasn't sure if like 3 fragrances was too much, but I kind of like the combination. I think it's so beautiful. But anywho, the 724 is a go-to for me. It's almost finished. That tells me that, yo, you love this fragrance. And it's not that old. I haven't had it for that long. Luckily, they're like, don't worry, we'll send you another bottle. I was just like, yay. But yes, definitely my go-to. It is light. It is airy. It makes me feel good. I don't know. There's something about fragrances that you put on that just make you feel like, I have arrived. And then someone was telling me that with the ouds, like, it's like men go crazy over the... Not that I want anyone to going crazy over me other than my husband, but anywho, yeah, but I kind of love it. Like, I love it. I just did one spray and I was just like, oh my God, like, this is like amazing. Anywho, my best fragrance this year. Love it. We'll keep on using it. On to the next. Okay, so this is another item that I wasn't sure if I got it this year, but then I had to like check my receipts and everything. And yes, I got my Givenchy boots this year and they are on the list. I figured, you know what, let me get the boots so you guys can see them. So my Shark Lock boots from Givenchy, got them earlier this year for Fashion Week. Obsessed with these boots. Everything to me. Not only are they super cool, super stylish, elevate everything I style them with, you also get the padlocks, which come off. So I just realized that this one was off, so I'm just going to put it on real quick. And because I have the necklace, which is also on this list, it's so cool for me because I can take the padlocks off and put them on my necklace and wear them. So they come with 2 different padlocks. So this one, which is the necklace that I have, which you guys will see in a second, is the gold and silver option. But this is the all silver option, which is great because I can kind of mix and match. And then it also comes with this lock, which is also really cool. I also got the shoes, or the boots rather, in gray because gray is a great complementary color and I love them. Someone asked, do they fall or slide down when you wear them? And no, they don't. I've had them for, you know, I bought them in January. We're now in December. I have been rocking them kind of all year round, actually. I'd even put them away during the summertime because they're so cool. And because they're not fitted, you can truly wear them all year round, you know, and your legs will still be somewhat breathable. It's kind of like wearing pants in a sense, but I love them. They are a classic for the brand. They are a classic for me. I will continue to wear them with pants, with skirts, with dresses. It's just one of my absolute favorite purchases this year. If it wasn't for the fact that the prices are just so astronomical right now, I probably would have gotten them in a few more colors. I contemplated getting them in white, but I just don't have space for anything right now. So until I start taking stuff out literally, I cannot add any more shoes. I'm going to keep on telling myself that as I just bought another pair of Jordans yesterday, but technically I should not be adding any more. Anywho, on to the next. Okay, in the spirit of Givenchy, and because I spoke about it, I might as well share this amazing necklace with you guys. This one is I personally love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. But I know every now and then people are like, but it's all good. I love this necklace. Every time I wear it, I feel like it elevates my outfits. I love mixing metals. So having something like this that is gold and silver is just 100% for me. I've styled it so many different ways, super versatile, easy to wear. I know this gold and silver option is not available. there's a gnat flying around in my bloody office and it's driving me crazy. And as I'm talking to you guys, I'm like looking to see where did the gnat go. I'm sorry. Anywho, I'm gonna try and ignore it. I hate bugs. But yes, this necklace, everything. Ugh, one of my favorites. Like, I've gotten so many compliments. At the same time, some people hate it. And they're like, oh, wearing a lock. And I'm just like, let's take the connotations out, or like, it's just a necklace. It is just a fun, cool necklace with the brand's logo on it. I just think it's so cool. Yeah, so happy I bought it. And if it was still available, I would probably buy another one just in case, but I don't think this colorway is available. I think it's available in like all silver. It's available in like an all gold option. There's a green and gold option. There's a black and silver option. I will link everything I can find basically in the description box. But if this one's back, of course I'll link it. But this necklace, if you follow me, you already know. You already know because you see me wear this out like at least once a week, if not more. On to the next. Okay, next up, we've got my Louis Vuitton YAYO twist bag. I love this bag. When I saw it, it was love at first sight. As an artist, I definitely appreciate the workmanship, the artistry that went into this bag. The silhouette itself is classic, but just, you know, being able to get something from this collection and something that I loved, because I'm a huge fan of texture. I love anything leather-wise that has texture. There's more longevity. It masks scratches easier. It just makes it more interesting, right? There's a more depth to the product. And the fact that it is in the epi leather and then the addition of the art with the circles just made it a love for me. It legit was love at first sight. I saw it and I was just like, that's it. I have to have it. I don't even think it was on my radar. I don't think it was, to be honest. I feel like my best purchases are always the items that I'm not necessarily looking for. And I just see them and just, it's that instant love. That's why I say, if it doesn't move your spirit, don't buy it. But if it moves your spirit, it's a yes for me. And this baby right here moved my spirit. I don't know if this particular bag is available, but I know obviously the twist bag for Louis Vuitton is a classic and it comes in so many different colorways, so many different patterns. But yeah, this is a love for me. I've used it all year round. And that's another testament. If I use a bag all year round, then you know for sure. And this is one that I've used all year round. And I just picked up a pair of sneakers that will match the bag perfectly. So I'm going to be wearing it even more. I love it. On to the next. Next up, we've got my Awake Mode skirt. I love this skirt. I didn't realize I would love it as much as I do, but the skirt is just everything. It is beautiful. It doesn't have a lining or anything, so you kind of have to wear like boy shorts or whatnot under it, but it's the perfect shade of red. Oh, I will actually wear it with this sweater. It'll look really good with this sweater too. There it is. Oh, sorry. The bloody gnat! I'm so sorry. And I don't know how to get rid of it, so I apologize. But anywho, yes, this skirt is a dream. I love it. I know there is a circle option as well. I think the circle option is probably newer than the square like cutouts. But I love it. I just feel like it's such a statement piece. I've worn it a couple of times now, considering it's such a statement piece and it's very identifiable. But honey, I need to get my cost per wear. So I have worn it and worn it and will continue to wear it. I might even wear it this holiday season because it's going to look great with this red. So yes, it is amazing. Love the skirt. Can't wait to keep on wearing it. On to the next. So the next item, well, I guess items, because there's a two in one. My Frankie Shop suit. I've worn the suit. I've worn it as separates. I've worn it together. And I'm so happy I bought it. Like, I feel like the price point, like there's so many things that I picked up from the Frankie Shop this year that I've worn so much. So I am a fan. I am a huge fan. But this particular suit looks so much more expensive than it is. I picked up a Michael Kors suit this year as well. And it's beautiful, but this Frankie Shop suit is the one that I just keep on wearing over and over and over again. Like over and over again. The fit is excellent. It's double-breasted. It's oversized. I've worn it with bralettes. I've worn it with just different tops. Like I've worn the blazer on it. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. Period. Love it. If you want a good suit at a fair, so I would say Frankie Shop is more of a mid-range luxury brand. So I do think it's a great price point actually for the level of workmanship, the design elements, the fabrics, and all of that good stuff. You know, you get to, when you compare products and materials used and whatnot, luxury, definitely there is a decline, but there is still, you know, there's still a lot that is still well made. But, you know, you still have so many brands right now that are mid-range or even some lower that are just really well made, very comparable to what you're spending thousands of dollars on. So, and I think the Frankie Shop is just one of those brands that they deliver every time. No, well, maybe not every time. I have purchased some stuff that I've returned that I didn't end up loving. But this particular suit, chef's kiss. Enough said. On to the next. This next item, another mid-range brand, GSTQ, which is also a brand that I work with a lot. Technically, I didn't buy this skirt. It was part of a collaboration that I did, but I love this skirt. I picked it out, and every time I wear it, I get compliments. I wore it during Fashion Week. I don't think I wore it to any particular events. I just wore it to go shopping, and the amount of people that stopped me, and then I've just styled it so many different ways. It is amazing. It is amazing. It's clear, so you have to wear like boy shorts under it, but it's just a great piece. I love this skirt. Love. On to the next. Okay, I want to kind of say all my sneakers are like because the last item, there's so much more that I do feel like I'm obsessed with that I bought this year, and some items I just picked up during the Black Friday sale, but I've already started wearing them a lot. But I'm gonna spare you guys with that, so this video is not too long. But the last item out of all the sneakers that I picked up this year, and I would say I pretty much picked up most of the sneakers I'm wearing this year. Now that I wouldn't say I'm officially a sneakerhead because I just know what I like. I don't know the names. I forget the names. But this particular pair, I saw it on Net-a-Porter, and my mouth just was like, I think the dressier person, the chic dresser, the type of person that I am, that I'm obsessed with classic pieces, saw these sneakers and I was just like, oh my goodness, I need them immediately. I don't even think I looked at how much they cost, but then I was like, okay, $190. That's still better than any of my designer sneakers. And only for a couple of weeks later, of course, it went on sale. But it's my Nike times piece minus one. These sneakers, I share them with you guys here on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. And every time I wear it, like, people buy them. I don't know who's buying it, but I get to see through the LTK app who's using my links. And I'm sure there are people that didn't even use the links and are still buying them. I have styled them so many different ways in the short period of time that I've had them. And I will continue to style them. People message me all the time that, oh yes, they bought the shoes because of me. I am friggin' obsessed. Obsessed. I picked up a size, I think it was a size 10 men's. There it is. I got it. I think I got it. Bloody thing. Anywho, I picked up, I'm normally a size 9.5 in men's shoes because I wear a size 42. I have big feet. And even though I have big feet, they don't overly elongate my feet. They don't make my feet look bigger than they are. They're not, someone asked, are they heavy? They're not heavy. I have traveled in them. I wore them to Toronto, wore them back. That was the first time I wore them to travel, but I've worn them for shopping trips. I've just worn them around, like I've worn them so much already. And I've probably had them just for like 2 months, if not less than two. No, definitely less than 2 months. Definitely less than 2 months. And I have worn the hell out of them. One of my best purchases. They are so unique and so different and just kind of give me brogues every time that I'm obsessed with them. I'm like, yes. If you don't have them already, I don't know what you're waiting for. I know they're almost sold out like everywhere. So that might be a reason why you might not have them. But they do have, you know, I think with every size, because the links that I have take you to like the men's option. They're unisex, so don't let that deter you. Like I said, I got the men's 10, which is the equivalent of it. I think, sorry, the men's 9.5 is, or 9, it should be a 10.5. So I got the 10, which is an 11, which I am a true 11. So yeah, I hope that helps. But yes, I love the shoes. I love all these pieces. I feel like there's more, but nothing's coming to mind right now. And I thought about this. I put the list together the day before just so everything is fresh on my mind. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. But now that I can think of, these are the 13 pieces that I have worn, that I've loved, that were also purchased this year. I think that's the real thing about this. They were actually purchased this year because I've used other things in my closet a lot this year, but all these items were purchased this year and I love every single one of them. So happy I made the purchases. Now it's time for my least used or worst purchases of 2023. I feel like every year where I go wrong is usually with sunglasses. They're not as expensive as bags and shoes, so I tend to just impulse buy sunglasses. And then I realized maybe I shouldn't have bought that. And case in point, last year with my Loewe bubble sunglasses, I'm creating some funny content around those. But yeah, I bought a one pair first, and then I loved them so much at the time that I bought 2 more pairs. So I ended up the year with 3 of them. And I was just like, now in hindsight, I don't even think I've worn them at all. But they were last year's purchase. But this year, I don't, and don't get me wrong, I still love these glasses, but just because I haven't worn them as much as I thought I would. So the first item, these Gucci's. My nose is getting clogged for some funny reason and it's annoying. But these glasses, don't get me wrong, they look great on. And looking at myself in the viewfinder, I'm just like, ooh. But I'm just not wearing them as much. And I don't know if it's because my sunglass drawer is like full to the brim. And now I just, now I just have them piled on. Like, I don't even know what's in the bottom. And they're all just piled on. But this one is still in a separate side because I still have another drawer where I have a few laid out pretty. But then I've got a big drawer where they're all just thrown in. And I don't know, I just find myself going to the same pair, which are my Bottega pair, my Gucci pair. So I feel like I've neglected this pair. And then I also go to like, I have a Dior pair that's like this as well. And I go to those 3. So that's why I keep on asking myself, why do I have a drawer full of sunglasses when I wear the same ones over and over again? But yeah, I'm going to add this pair to my worst because they're expensive. I think they were like $700. And I haven't worn them half as much as I probably should, considering, you know, they're a fabulous pair. They look great on, but I just don't find myself picking them up. Maybe now, I feel like every time I put items on my worst list, I make it intentional. Like I make an intentional effort to wear them. So maybe that's what will happen with this pair. But anywho, as of now, they're on my worst pair list. Next, this one, I don't know. Like, this is another love-hate relationship because I absolutely friggin' love this jacket, even though it's so useless. I know I probably shouldn't have bought it, but my Prada crop jacket, I can probably count the amount of times I've worn it on one hand. But every time I wear it, I feel like it's fire. Case in point with this image that I'm going to pop in. But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like, would I have bought it if it was outside of Fashion Week? Like, I legit just bought it for Fashion Week. And I really need to stop doing that foolishness and just buying clothes for Fashion Week when I have so much clothes. I have so many brands that send me clothes. So I'm trying to be a smarter shopper. Sometimes it's hard because, you know, we're in the business of fashion and I love everything. But I've kind of conditioned myself to, regardless of you have to be a smart shopper just because of my personality. I love consuming fashion. Like, love consuming fashion, but I'm also a minimalist at heart. And it is the biggest contradiction. And I think maybe that's the Gemini in me. I don't know. But I like to have space. I like to see everything. I don't like clutter. But yet I love to buy stuff. So it's crazy. It's mind-boggling to me. I know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why. But It doesn't make sense. And I look at that jacket and I'm just like, it's so friggin' cool. And I have pieces from Prada that are legit 20 years old. So I know it's going to last. I know the longevity is there. But it's not necessary. It's just not practical. I think that's what it is. It's not a practical piece. And maybe that's why I put it on this list. I don't know. You guys tell me, like, because I'm like, I'm so confused by it because it's like, I haven't used it, but I love it, but I'm not using it. So what does that make it? Does that make, it makes it a worse purchase, right? I'm so confused. Anywho, on to the next. Okay, so I don't know, like this, I always find creating the worst purchase list for myself to be very difficult because I don't buy anything that my spirit is not moved, like legit moved. So I would say a lot of the stuff on this list are a combination of I probably shouldn't have bought it. It's not practical, but I still loved it. But, you know, because this one, I can't even say I haven't used it. It's just so useless. That's why it's on the list. It is probably the most useless bag I own. And I have quite a few useless bags. I would say it's probably even more useless than that little Fendi. No, maybe that little Fendi First Micro is probably more useless because nothing goes in there. I can't even get credit cards in that one. This one I can get credit cards in. I think I deemed it useless because it was very expensive considering it's just not practical in any shape or form. And that the Fendi one was still, I think it was right about 1,000 or under 1,000. This one, I won't even say how much I paid for it out loud. And I got it from the Chanel store, so I didn't get it secondhand or anything. And it was expensive. I can't remember. And I know it's not available because people have asked me. It's not available anymore. When I first of all asked about the bag, my Chanel and Saks SA, they both looked and they couldn't find it. But then a month later, hey, Yolanda, because Yolanda watches the channel, Yolanda found the bag for me. And she's going to be like, I'm so not serious. And I know. And she knows I love the bag. It's just useless, but I still love it. But it's only on this list because it's super impractical or not. It's just not practical. But I still love it. So it's the bag for the bag, basically. On to the next. Okay, guys. Another pair of sunglasses. Another pair that I really thought I would use them more, and I just don't. And the fact that these bloody things cost me $1,000, this is the most expensive pair of sunglasses that I have. Just to try and get that cost per wear, I've worn them to work out outside. I've tried, but there's just something about them, and I still love them. Like I said, I love them. They look amazing on, like, look how fabulous, like, a moment, like, stunning. However, am I gravitating towards them? No. And they cost so much. So I think that's the problem. I think that's where I'm just like kind of mad at myself. Like, you could have survived the whole year without buying those glasses. That's what it is. I could have gone through the whole year without buying these pieces. That's probably what I should name this part because there's still a love there. It's just I could have been fine without buying them this year. Like I would have been, nothing would have been, nothing. I would have been absolutely okay with many options to wear in replace of those two sunglasses that I've shared thus far. So yeah. And considering the fact that they're very expensive, I'm kind of kicking myself because I probably used my Amazon $10 pair more than I used that pair. Actually, I should have put the Amazon pair on the list for best, you know, best pair of sunglasses or most used items because yes, I use these. Anywho, the Saint Laurent, I don't know what they're called, the Saint Laurent black oversized sunglasses. Love them, but just not getting that cost per wear at all. On to the next. Okay, so the next item is, it's my diesel denim skirt. I bought this skirt, was it February Fashion Week? Yes, February Fashion Week. And I still, it's another piece that I really enjoy wearing and I really love it per se. I wouldn't say I love it, more so it's a huge like, but there's just something about the silhouette. I think I wish it was longer. It's a midi length, but it flares out. If it was straight, I would be I would say I love it and I would wear it more, but because it is slightly A-lined and it's not a maxi and it hits midi length, I pick it up, I put it on, and I take it off. And that's been happening too often. And I'm just like so mad about it because I'm like, yeah, it's a great skirt. It's fun, but it's just, there's something about it that I wish I didn't buy it. And I wish I didn't, you know, I planned outfits around it for Fashion Week. So I don't even think I tried it on. I just packed it and wore it. And then I was just like, it wasn't terrible, but damn, another, it's either the same one. No, it's the same one. I thought I got it. I didn't. Sorry. I'm going to just ignore it. But it was in my face. Sorry. But anywho, I just didn't wear it enough. I didn't wear it enough. And that's why it's on the worst list for 2023. Okay. The last pair of sunglasses, I promise, on the list are these. I picked these up in New York during Fashion Week. And I love them. They look fabulous on me and I do wear them, but I don't wear them enough. Another pair, I just do not wear enough. I just need to be intentional. Mind you, I just got a pair of orange sneakers, so that might be my motivation to wear them more. But they're super cool on. They look great, but I think I just haven't been wearing enough orange pieces. That has to be what it is, because I'm like, they're great. They look fabulous on. Why am I not wearing them? And yeah, so that's why they're on the list. So yeah. Okay, so another item on this list, not very many shoes, but this particular pair I actually bought and I had to return them because they broke. And they are my KURKDJIAN gold. I don't even know what they were called. They were beautiful shoes. They looked great. I got them for my birthday, but I found it so difficult to clip them on. And then the chain actually came off and I was just like, are you kidding me? And because of that, they were definitely a worse purchase for me. I was just like, I was so disappointed because I told myself I needed a gold pair of platforms and I thought they were the ones, but they were a mess. Yeah. Yeah. I hope no one bought them at at me recommending them or when I unboxed them or shared them in the vlog that I did, because yeah. Or if you did, let me know if you kept them. Let me know did the chain break? Was it just an anomaly for me? I would love to know. I would love to know. Okay. So last but not least is the only bag on this list. And it is my J.W. Anderson denim hobo bag. Not a lot of bags go on this list ever. I don't think any bags were on the list last year. Maybe there was a bag. I don't know. I don't remember. But this bag, the only reason why it's on the list is because I'm just not using it anymore. I try to use it when I wear the shoes because I bought the matching shoes, but I haven't used it in months. And I'm like, it was supposed to be my go-to at, just everyday bag. But yeah, could I have lived without buying it? Yes. Because denim was such a huge trend, I really felt like I needed a denim bag. So I got this. But now I don't know. I don't know if I just needed a different silhouette. I don't have a lot of bags like this. I don't have a lot of hobos. So maybe that's really what it is. So, because I'm just like, I'm not necessarily a shoulder bag type of girly. Like, I like crossbody bags. I like bags that I can just put on my, arm. So I like totes. But hobos are just not necessarily my thing. I think this is probably the only, well, with the exception of my Bottega Structured Jody, which I just wear on my arm. And I could do that with this, but it's just not the same. I think I prefer structured bags. I think that's what it is. I just prefer bags that I feel like are structured, are super well made. There's workmanship that goes into it, which, in my opinion, justifies the high luxury price points because there's work. I can make this bag myself because it's really just 2 panels. Like, I could legit make this bag myself. So I think because of that, I'm always like, why am I paying luxury prices for things that are not necessarily difficult to create? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, because of that, even though it's a cute bag, I think it might be on sale right now. I will force myself to use it. So that way I don't feel so bad. And if I can't force myself to use it, I will probably sell it next year. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just try and use it? What do you guys think with everything? Should I just, you know, make the effort to just use the damn pieces instead of complaining that they're bad purchases? Let me know with your comments below. But yeah, that's kind of where I stand. All right, guys, there you have it. Those are my most used, best and worst purchases of 2023 and least used, rather. Let me know what you think about the list. Let me know if you loved any of the pieces that were on the least used, worst purchases. Do you love all my best purchases? Did you guys pick up anything throughout the year? What was your best purchase this year? What was the one item that you absolutely loved, that you were so happy you purchased? And what was that one item that you wish you did not purchase because you either didn't use it as much or you paid too much money? I would love to know with your comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for rocking with me this year. Gosh, I can't believe the year is over, but you guys stuck with me. I feel like the numbers dropped significantly this year. Well, just not that I feel like, I saw the stats, but for those of you guys that stuck with me this year, I appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. Thank you for following me here. Thank you for following me on all my other social media platforms. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your comments, for your advice, because a lot of you guys, you know, slide into my DMs with great advice. You share great comments. You take the time to do that, and it's so appreciated. I love you guys for that. This has been a great year. It's had its ups and downs. It's been a hard year for me, I won't lie. This has probably been one of my difficult years ever in terms of personal and business. But, you know, even through everything we push through, I think what doesn't kill you definitely makes you stronger. And because of that, I know 2024 is going to be an amazing year. The content is going to be elevated across the board. We've already completed planning January 2024, and I can assure you that you guys are going to be wowed. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. The fashion is going to be elevated. The content is going to be elevated. So if you haven't subscribed already, just go ahead and subscribe. That way you do not miss anything. Make sure you share with your friends and family, because we can't keep all of this just to ourselves. We got to share. Sorry, someone's calling me. One moment, please. Sorry about that. My sister's called. Anywho, as I was saying, make sure you share, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the things. Don't forget to like or smash that like button. That way it tells YouTube that this is a great video. They share. We get to grow. I was really hoping to hit 50,000 before the end of the year. That way I could gift you guys with this really cool Fendi wallet that I kept for you guys. We didn't make it this year, but, you know, we have all of next year to make up for that. So just I want to say a big thank you. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in 2024. Oh, I almost forgot. If you guys are on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, make sure you follow me. It's Odd by Moni on Instagram and TikTok, and it's Odd by Monica on Pinterest, as well as everywhere else. Oh, it's also Odd by Moni on Threads. Make sure you check out my website, oddbymonica.com. And I will see you guys in 2024. Yay! Bye, guys.